Hi guys, I'm out in the greenhouse. Wanted to give you a few updates on what my orchids are doing. My cymbidium, her new growth is looking really well. It has actually taken off a lot here in the last week, so I'm real excited about that. I'm hoping, since this will be her third pseudobulb. When I got her, this was the original. I've grown these two out, so I can't wait to see her in bloom. This is my Dendrobium nobile. It is Love Memory Fizz, and this was the growth that was on her when I got her. This is the growth, which is much taller, that I grew, and her roots are looking really good. And I believe I've seen no, not another new growth. It must be this one. This is my other, or wait, no, this is my my Dendrobium Verona Sunday, and she was in really bad shape when I got her. All of her leaves fell off except for this here one, and this is what I grew, and this is the one. She has another eye right down in here. It looks like she's starting to put on another growth. These are my kikis from my Dendrobium kingianum. It has another new growth right there starting, which I just noticed, I think, yesterday. My air plants are all doing fairly good. My aloe. This is my Dendrobium. I think this is the anastamon. Let's get her down here. I just watered her. But she has new growths coming from the center of her. If you can see it, the growths are kind of blending in with the bark. I had her in too much sun, so she turned a little red on me. This is my epiphyllum. So I'm real happy with her. And this is my Harold Ripley, sorry. And her new growths are coming right along, looking pretty good. I can't wait to see her in bloom. This is gonna be, she's got really pretty blooms on her. And then over here I've got, this is Eulalia purpurata variable Schusterania. She is doing really good. This is the new growth that I grew in the winter, and her roots are really nice looking, and I'm really happy. I wish I would see a bloom spike soon, but still nothing. And then this orchid here that I've been fighting with, this is my Patinera Paradise Beauty Cattleya. And I have really been struggling with this. But she is finally putting out some roots. I think that she has really liked being outside. And I think that the lava rock, which I just had some fall out when I watered her, I just got done soaking her. But she just isn't looking real great. This is her new growth, and it's still got some liveling on it. I recently got, back in May, I believe, I got some of the Peter's Excel CalMag fertilizer, and I am really liking that fertilizer. This dendrobium back here, I had her mounted. I ended up mounting her when I brought her out. That is my Nobly Unpinking Serenade. Well, all her roots fell off, but she's got a little tiny growth right in there, or I mean eye. So I'm hoping for the best. This here has been kind of slow growing. This is my pumpkin patch, dendrobium pumpkin patch. Beautiful blooms on it. She was in bloom for me last year, but this is the growth that I grew in the winter. And then she's got another growth, very tiny, down here coming out. So I don't know. I mean, it's June already, and I guess I'll just have to see what happens. This here is one of the newer orchids that I got. Neophonetia times Papillion Terrace. Whatever. But I really like this orchid. The reason I wanted to get it is because it really reminded me a lot of a cactus. She has grown a little, but her roots are really good. Let me take her down. I have not watered her yet, but she is next in line to get soaked. But yeah, her roots are doing really good. You can see that when her roots are really nice. I've been real happy with this. It looks kind of funny. My husband said it looks like it's dead and dying. But, and then this here that I'm soaking right now is my, I believe, Paradise, no, Patinera Cattleya Triple Love NN. She is doing really well. You can see she has tons and tons of roots down in here. I see another growth popping up, but she's doing really well. She really has enjoyed being outside. So she's doing really well. She's got roots all coming out the bottom of her. This one, the bark will float out, but I just kind of leave her like that and then put all the bark back in. It's kind of crazy. I need to put some lava rock on top of her, which is what I did with my other one, and it does help. And then my Brassavola that I've been trying to save, just, I'm not seeing anything. She did have one root, and it looks like it kind of withered away. So, I don't know. I don't know if she's going to make it or not. I'm kind of tired of fighting with her. I've been looking at some other ones that I want to get. So, and then my Vanda, she's soaking right now. Her root growth has just really exploded. I mean, I got this root going up, and she branched off. Another root there. More roots down here. I've got new roots coming off of old roots. She really is doing well. I was really worried about her through the winter, but she's got, let me put her back in here. She's got, this is the leaf that I grew in the wintertime, and it looks like she's got two more popping up right there. 2 leaves at a time coming out, but so far I've not seen any kind of a spike, which I really was hoping she would spike for me and bloom this summer, but that is my Vanda escascenda Samaran Sunlight. She's real pretty yellow with some little polka dots on her. But, yeah, she's growing really well for me. I'm really happy that she put out some roots and is finally doing something other than just kind of stagnant sitting. But I'm noticing that on this, which I just noticed it just now, this has little, it's probably getting ready to get kikis on it. I don't see how it can possibly be bloom spikes, but it's probably going to be kikis, which is fine. I mean, whatever. But I'm really looking forward to seeing some kind of bloom spikes on my stuff. I've not really been having a whole lot of luck, but I think that a lot of that had to do with, growing it in the house. I was having some problems with humidity, and it was just kind of touch and go. That and some of the plants I were ordering were kind of crappy, and I was getting plants that, just didn't have a lot of substance to them when I bought them. But I've learned that I'm done with seedlings. I cannot handle the seedlings. I just have not had a whole lot of luck with seedling plants. So I don't know if it's just my environment, just my luck, or what, but I like to grow things on. I don't like to buy large, I like to buy large orchids if I can get them at, a reasonable price. And, I'm not going to go broke over buying an orchid, that's for sure. But it's just like the Cymbidium, I bought it, and it had one bulb. I've grown these other 2 on, and I've really enjoyed watching it grow. I had a bout with scale on her at one point, and I managed to eradicate them. But I think she has really enjoyed being outside. She's still got new leaves coming out from her secondary growth that I grew over the winter, and she's pushing out this new growth. So, you know, I enjoy watching my plants grow. I don't have to buy a big ass plant and then just wait for it to bloom, or, you know, whatever, what have you. But I think that's pretty much it. I've showed you everything, most everything that was in the house. I do have a couple orchids out on my front porch. They're phals, and they're all doing real good. They're in lava rock. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update on what was going on in here. Got some of my tomato plants growing. My lettuce is looking really well. It's been kind of a challenge growing in the greenhouse for me because I've never done it before. But I have some more tomato plants tucked away over here. It has been really, really super hot the last few days, and these smaller tomato plants are really taking a beating, so I moved them out. And my dahlia, she was looking really beautiful, and then we got like a whole bunch of rain, and then the heat just wiped us, and it's just been crazy. It was a crazy winter. It was a crazy ass spring. We just didn't have a whole lot of luck. It was cold and then hot, and then it got cold again, and then the rain, and spring just never let loose, or never got here. And then when it did, it was like so hot so quick. This is my Oncidium catante times self that I have sitting out on my picnic table, or patio table. And she's doing really good. This is her secondary growth. It's coming right along. This is her first new growth for me that she put out. It's doing really good. This is my epidendrum. It has finally started doing a lot better since I put her outside. She's got a lot of new growth coming on. Here, and here. This here one has really taking off. I cannot wait for her to bloom again. She was really pretty. I think I have, yeah, another orchid. These are my cactus orchids, and they all have a really good root system established, but I'm still not seeing any new growth anywhere on any of them. But I know that's next, so I'm not too worried about it. Let me take you over here and show you. Look at this. This is a dahlia. Look at the pretty colors on her. She's pink and yellow. And I have a pretty little basket back there. Some of my daisies. They're getting ready to start blooming. I can't wait. I'm real excited about them. My ducks. Then I have this daisy plant got knocked over. We had a storm last night. I got to get out here and tie her back. I got some of my lilies that are blooming. There's our bees back there. And right there, that is a banana plant, a banana tree, and it is supposed to be cold hardy. I've had a lot. I have a banana tree every year because I just absolutely love them. We usually have to dig them out in the fall and then take it. I put it in a big tub, take it down in the basement, winter it over, which it grows down the basement in complete darkness. It's crazy. But this year, I got one that's supposed to be cold hardy. So I've got her mulched down really well, and then I'll mulch her down again in the fall and hope for the best. So yeah, I've got a lot of weeds growing again. A lot of weeds growing again. It's my heucheras, another begonia, another heuchera. I love my heucheras. I have them everywhere. Another daisy plant that is finally just starting to bloom. Everything has been really behind. Out here, this is my Batilla. I always say this wrong. This is my ground orchid. Batilla, big bad ground orchid. She has grown a lot. She's gotten taller. I've still not seen any blooms, but the way I understand it, I believe she blooms in the spring. Looks like some dirt got washed. Probably from the rain. We had a storm last night. But I really like this plant. The leaves on it really remind me of a zygo, the zygo leaves. But she has grown quite a bit for me. And she really seems to like being outside. And I kind of keep her right here. She gets a little bit of shade. But that's pretty much all of my orchids out here.